Hello students, in geometry from chapter first already we have studied the properties of ratio of areas of two triangles, and also we have solved examples from practice set 1.1 on these properties. Now in this period we are going to learn one important theorem. We will prove this theorem using these properties. Basic proportionality theorem. Now we are going to learn this theorem and we have to prove this theorem. And you have to use the properties we have learned, the properties of ratio of areas of two triangles. We have to use those properties. Now the theorem is the statement of theorem: if a line parallel to a side of a triangle intersects the remaining sides in two distinct points, then the line divides the sides in the same proportion. So see here in this figure, in triangle A, B, C, this line L is parallel to side BC and it intersects the remaining two sides. That means it intersects side AB in point P and side AC in point Q. That means this line here intersects the remaining two sides and this is parallel to side BC. Then the line divides the sides in the same proportion. Then this line divides these two sides in the same proportion. That means we have to prove that AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC. That means ratio of AP to PB is equal to ratio of AQ to QC. Now to prove this theorem, we have to go by step. The first step is to write the statement of the theorem. The second, draw a figure according to the given statement. Then given things which are given in the statement and in the figure. Then what we have to prove? That to prove here, and if construction is required, then have to do that construction, and last to write the steps of proof. Now see here which are the given things here? Here triangle ABC is given, and this triangle lineal parallel line BC. This lineal parallel line BC and lineal intersects AB and AC in points P and Q respectively. This line here intersects AB and AC in points P and Q respectively. These are given things. Now here we have to prove AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC. Now we will do construction. For the construction we have to draw segment PC. Draw segment PC and segment BC. Sorry. Segment PC and segment BQ. Segment PC and segment BQ. This is our construction. Now in this figure, consider triangle APQ and triangle PQB. Only consider this much part of this figure. Now these two triangles have equal heights. Okay, now consider only this much part of the figure. Now, if this figure is turned like this, then we will get this figure. Now we will see how these two triangles are of equal heights. Triangle APQ, that means here triangle APQ. After turning this figure, we get this figure. The figure is same. And triangle PQB. Now see here, in these two triangles, in triangle APQ, the base is AP and its head will be this. Suppose this is here. And that means in this triangle PQB, that means here PQB. Okay, base is PB and height is same. That means this both the triangles are having equal heights. That means triangle APQ and triangle PQB are of equal heights. Therefore, the ratio of their areas will be equal to the ratio of their corresponding bases. That means area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle PQB is equal to base of triangle APQ AP upon base of triangle PQB, that means PB. This is statement first. The reason of this statement is areas proportionate to bases, because these triangles are with equal heights. Now consider only this figure, this part of the figure. Triangle AQP and triangle PQC, this much part. Now consider this much part of the figure. We have taken this part here. If you turn this part, then figure will be like this. Okay. Now see, consider these two triangles. Triangle APQ and CPQ. These two triangles are also having equal height. That means see, if you draw perpendicular from P here, so height of this triangle APQ is PS and height of this triangle CPQ also PS. That means these two triangles are of equal heights. So we have to use the same property which we have used in the first statement. So here triangle APQ and triangle PQC are of equal heights. and their bases are, the base of triangle APQ is AQ and base of triangle PQC is QC, and therefore their area, the ratio of their areas will be equal to the ratio of their corresponding bases. That means area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle PQC is equal to base of triangle APQ, that means AQ, upon base of triangle PQC, that means QC. This is our statement 2. Reason is areas proportionate to bases. Now in this figure, consider these two triangles. Triangle PQB and triangle PQC. See here, these two triangles have common base PQ, and both the triangles are drawn in parallel lines, that means line PQ, line BC. Therefore, both triangles are of equal heights. Now consider only this much part of triangle PQB. Triangle PQB, this triangle, and triangle PQC. See, both this triangle have common base PQ, and both the triangles are in parallel lines. That means line BC and line here, these are parallel, and you know that distance between parallel lines is same everywhere. Therefore, heights of both the triangles are equal. Therefore, these two triangles are of equal bases and equal heights. So, their areas should be equal. So, area of triangle PQB is equal to area of triangle PQC. Area of triangle PQB is equal to area of triangle PQC. Now see here, this is our statement 3. Now observe statement 1, statement 2 and statement 3. Now see here, in statement 1 and 2, triangle APQ is common triangle here, that means same triangle, and also here in statement 1 triangle PQB, and here in statement 2 triangle PQC. Okay, from statement 3 we can say that area of this triangle PQB is equal to area of this triangle PQC. That means here in two ratios, numerators are same and denominators are also equal here. Therefore, from statement 1, 2 and 3 we can write, and therefore area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle PQB, area of triangle APQ upon PQB is equal to area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle PQC from statement first, second and third. Okay, now therefore from statement 1, this ratio is equal to AP upon PB. That means area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle PQB, this ratio is equal to AP upon PB from statement 1. And from statement 2, this ratio, that means area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle PQC, this ratio is equal to AQ upon QC from first and second, and this is proved. Now this theorem is proved. That means AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC. In this way, you have to write the proof of this statement. Now, in the figure there may be different situations there. Now here in this situation, this line L, that means line PQ is parallel to side BC. So, if situation is like this, then we can write the ratios like this. That means AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC. Now, there may be another situation. Suppose triangle ABC, and suppose this line L is parallel to BC, and it is parallel to BC. Sorry, this line L is parallel to AB, and it intersects sides AC and BC in points Q and R respectively. Now here, in this situation, line QR parallel line AB. So here, the ratio will be, now these two sides are divided in proportion. So here, this ratio will be CQ upon QA is equal to CR upon R. Okay, this is situation. Here, this line is parallel to AB. Now, another situation is there. Now see here, the line is parallel to BC. Now here, line PR parallel line AC. Now this line is parallel to AC, that means side AC, and it intersects side AB and side BC in points P and R respectively. So here, these two sides, side AB and BC, are divided in proportion. Therefore, the ratio can be written like this: BP upon PA is equal to BR upon RC. PP upon PA is equal to PR upon RC. In this way, there may be three different situations. According to situation, you have to write these ratios. Now, in next period, we will solve some examples on this theorem.